What if you could pack the equivalent of 3 lenses into something that weighs less than a bottle of water? That's the promise of the Panasonic Lumix S 28-200 f4 to 7.1. Let's be honest, when someone says Superzoom lens, most videographers and photographers have doubts. But after 2 months of testing with this lens, it's completely won me over. At just 93mm long and weighing only 413 grams, it's incredibly portable. For perspective, that's smaller than many standard zoom lenses. When paired with my Lumix S9 and the compact 18-40 lens, I can cover an incredible focal range in a package that fits in a small shoulder bag. Think about it for a moment. From 18mm wide to 200mm telephoto, all in a kit that won't break your back or take up half your suitcase. I've been using this setup now for family trips, weekend getaways, the odd trip into London, and honestly, the freedom is genuinely liberating. No more decision paralysis about what lens to bring, no more missing shots because I left the telephoto at home. But I know what you're thinking. Convenience always comes with a compromise, right? Well, the variable aperture won't win any low light awards. I've been super impressed by the image quality throughout the zoom range. The lens is built around 17 elements in 13 groups, including aspherical and ED elements that keep the images sharp and minimize chromatic aberrations. What really surprised me was the macro capability. With a minimum focus distance of just 14 centimeters at the 28mm lens and 0.5 times magnification, I've captured details that I probably would have missed with my more professional setup. It's weather sealed, although that's not something I've tested, and the fluorine coating keeps fingerprints and water drops at bay. For video work, focus breathing is very well controlled, and of course it's got optical image stabilization and pairs beautifully with the S9's in-body stabilization for super smooth handheld shots, even at 200mm. There's a minute amount of vignetting at the wide end and distortion throughout the range, but most modern cameras correct these issues automatically in camera. After 2 months of travel with this lens, I've realised something really important. The professional gear that sits at home isn't going to capture any footage. This 28-200 lens has given me something more valuable than technical perfection. It's given me freedom. Freedom to travel light, to always have the right focal length, and to focus on creating images and footage rather than managing equipment. When combined with the 18-40mm lens, I have an incredibly versatile kit that lets me capture everything from expansive landscapes, wildlife, portraits, you name it, all without feel like I'm carrying a camera store on my back. For anyone out there who values mobility and versatility without sacrificing too much quality, this lens deserves some serious consideration. It's not about having the absolute best specs on paper. It's about having the right tool that you'll actually bring with you when those perfect moments happen. What's your take? Would you trade a bit of optical perfection for a lot more convenience? Let me know in the comments below. I'll catch you on the next one.